Jeff and Pauline hired a contractor to come in and do a basement, plumbing, electrical, tiles.
This person was here within 45 minutes of our phone call and started the work the next day.
Now that, I raise a big red flag too.
And then we had a personal tragedy which took us away from the house for about 10 days.
It opened a window for this contractor to take total advantage of him.
He knew what we were going through. He saw how distressed we were, and for him to take advantage like that just wasn't fair.
All this is garbage, all this was wasted. I'm gonna take it all down. Mike Holmes.
Did they actually do this work?
No, we didn't. Motherfuckers. You want a good job? Keep me in shape. Okay, contractor.
God, I love my job.
I grew up in this neighborhood. I've been in this neighborhood most of my life. Beautiful old homes. I particularly love this house because of the high ceilings and has a lot of character. We had several things that we needed to work on in the house. We wanted to expand our space so our kids could have a rec room. And we have a very small bathtub in our bathroom. So we wanted a bigger bathing space for Jeff, my husband, Jeff, who is quite tall and would like a larger bathtub. So we thought we'd put a bathroom in the basement as well.
This contractor had an ad in the newspaper, so they called him up, and he was there the very same day. Not a big issue, I like that. He was punctual, but was ready to start the next day. Now that, I raise a big red flag too.
This person was here within 45 minutes of our phone call and started the work the next day. So that was a big selling point for us. We wanted it done right away. We wanted something fast. We just wanted to have the space usable for the summer.
Hello, Pauline.
Hi, Mike. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
Things seemed to be moving along. They were here at 7 o'clock in the morning, happy, ready to work. Everybody was getting along. And then we had a personal tragedy which took us away from the house for about 10 days.
Nothing can aggravate me more than seeing contractors out there taking advantage of people in a time of crisis and literally stealing their money.
The really sad part about it is that we'd put our trust in this person, and we really felt that we'd built a relationship with him. We felt we could trust this person to do the job. It really felt like in our time of need, when we were taken away from our space, that we could walk away and attend to the things that really mattered, that we needed to attend to, and to come back and find that they had left us with a space that's completely unusable is sickening. It's almost more than I can bear. This is the first room.
This has got to be some of the worst tile I've ever witnessed in my life. You did this?
Yeah, he did that.
He's missing the housing and just spray stucco over everything. Okay, so what did he do here?
He did all of this. He put up these walls. This is where the door is supposed to go. He put in the electrical.
Things like this?
Things like this.
Is this his way of waterproofing?
Yeah, the waterproofing was done with a black tar product that was extremely smelly. We couldn't sleep for a couple of days. The entire house reeked of this product. And we now know that that's an exterior product. It shouldn't have been used in the house.
So his improper installation, improper studding. What is this?
Well, we had this idea of putting a window in here. We got halfway through the window. He never did finish it.
This is just a window mount for a door. Did he get this?
I got the window.
But he couldn't come up with any brilliant way of installing this, could he?
No. He said if you want windows, get windows. This is the half stuccoed ceiling.
Never do I want to see a ceiling done, okay, where if they didn't finish the plastering, they did not prime before they stuccoed. Never, never. You've got to prime it, then stucco, then prime the stucco as well. We have another window?
Oh, that's
a stained glass. That's nice. I think we can reuse your window, but let's take a look in this bathroom.
All right.
Was there a bathroom here before?
There was nothing here before.
So
it was
he's
just
created
open space.
this.
He's created this. We've spent about $17,000 roughly, and we still don't have a space we can use. We don't have a bathroom, and the electricity is questionable. I don't know if it's hooked up properly, and I'm reluctant to use the space.
He's not planning on doing anything other than quickly putting up a piece of crap structure, closing it in, and running like hell with the dough. That makes me sick. This was all about doing a little bit of work, grabbing your money, and running. This is ridiculous. And this is how he left all the flooring for you.
This
He left
is
it
it.
all cut like this,
This
right
is the
around
way
the
he
top.
left it.
Right on top of dirt. Look at this. There's no trap underneath the tub. He's directing it right into the drain. Oh, this was to make it look good. This is not hooked to anything. This is not the way to mount a tub in whatsoever. This is supposed to sit on top of the frame. You have a sink here?
There's going to be a sink there, yeah.
How the hell are you gonna have a sink here? You have a
that-
toilet facing out here, which comes out 27 inches. How the hell are you gonna get a sink here? We have electrical within 5 feet of any water source is not allowed. Where's your water supply for the toilet? Oh my God, this is just disgusting. Well, there's that plumbing pipe that's there. That probably looked really good for knowing we've done more work. This is going to become a complete nightmare for me. I'm going to be dreaming about this for days. He doesn't know how to tile.
No.
He doesn't know how to do plumbing. He doesn't know how to do a tub. He doesn't know how to do walls. He doesn't know how to do electrical. This is 100% disgusting. This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen in my life.
He had me believing that he knew what he was doing 100%.
2 weeks they had done this work and run with the dough. And I've never seen anybody in my life just throw up the drywall and then try and stucco it to make it look like he's done something. He stuccoed everything. He stuccoed your chair. He laid it everywhere, didn't he? You know, this is a beautiful old house that you have, and all I want to see is, you know, good contractors come in, respect the old home, do what it takes to make this right.
On top of, you know, ripping us off and taking advantage of us in a really tragic time, and stuccoing everything we own, when he left, he took my husband's tools.
How can you sleep at night knowing that something so bad has happened, come in here and steal their money and put up crap and run out the door? How do you do that? I have never in my life seen such sloppy work. I'm going to take it all down. All these walls are coming down, all the ceilings coming down. I'm going to save that window and I'm going to save this tub, and I hope to hell that he didn't damage it. I'm going to rip open all this floor. Number one, electrical plumbing. We're going to find out if he's done everything right in here, and then we're going to make it right. And then I'm going to rechange this a little bit in structure so we can have a proper sink in here with the toilet. And then I'm
Great.
going to give you and Jeff the bathroom of your dreams.
Thanks, Mike. I can't
You're
wait.
welcome. You're welcome. Oh my God. You're welcome. There's no plumbing permits, there's no electrical permits, there's no permits whatsoever here. They're never going to allow this electrical. This is just so wrong.
We somehow thought that permits and inspections were going to delay the process.
Do they have a level? Because I see nothing this level. I'm just going to come in and smash the hell out of this, and then we're going to redo it. Now, if he's used the right product, I shouldn't be able to pry these up. It should break the tile. I should never be able to pop a tile. The grout's going to hold it in place? What a shame.
We held the window in with pieces of drywall. I mean, we'll do this.
All right, we'll put that in a safe spot. This guy sat the tub in place and then built a framing around it. He screwed through the wood right into the tub. Now, I see any more of this, and we gotta go buy a brand new tub. This is $1,000. He's right in the dirt. He's got a 2x4 in the dirt, not even secured into the wall, and this is supporting it. Ah, he's damaged his tub. He's screwed right into the tub, you son of a... We have a screw here, we have a screw in this corner, we have a screw on this side, and this is supposed to be surface. So I build my framing, it sits down on top of it. Now what am I gonna do to hide this? As far as I'm concerned, the tub's no good. How is he going to make this watertight? You know, a little bit of silicone? I don't think so, it's not gonna work. As soon as you get in it with water, all it's gonna do is separate your joint. Water gets splashed up, water gets into the drywall, gets up the wall, we have mold everywhere. If we pull that out, we'll pull the tub.
Is it just plugged in over here?
Now this is hilarious. Now we have a live line to this tub. There's no plumbing, there's no nothing. We have a line, a direct line. There's no timer, there's no shut off. He's got the whole bathroom on one breaker. The tub has to be on its own. Like, I've only begun here. This is just beginning. I haven't even taken anything down yet. Never in a million years do I want to see plumbing run without a trap on the tub. With no trap under the tub, which fills with water and stops the gases from coming back up, we have continuous gases coming up here. We have a bathroom that's been sitting here with no water, yet I'm seeing mold. So that could be from many things. The furnace is on the other side of this wall here. Maybe there's improper drainage from the furnace into the main drain in the floor. Anything could be dripping down and getting into that. There is no level used anywhere. Every wall I'm looking at is not even close to level. See, I expected to see all kinds of this. Concealed junction points, illegal. If ever you have improper wiring and you put too much power on it, your hot points are the junction points. It's a fire hazard. What's with all the plastic? You don't put vapor barrier up. Not in between floors, it's a moisture zone. You can't do that. If you put vapor barrier in the ceiling from the basement to the first floor, it collects the moisture inside the vapor barrier, starts to rot all the floor joists. If this was the top floor, I want to see a vapor barrier. This is not the top floor, it's the bottom floor. See knob 2, live line. Get rid of the knob 2 before you close this in. We're doing all new electrical. By code, you have to pull out the knob 2. Okay? I want this gone. I see this and I go, shame on you. God, how can you do this? Look at all this electrical. Look at this. What does this tell me? that everything on this side now has to come down. Everything over there has to come down. Why? Because now we got to trace everything back. 4 months old. We see lots of mold. Just tells me there's a leak here. You can see the stains. Is it leaking from a bathroom somewhere on the 2nd floor? Is it leaking from the attic? This is all coming out. You know, I'm gonna take all this out. I'm gonna pull to see what the hell this is supposed to. Oh, it's supposed to be a clean out. I've never seen it this way. So, we have to dig up this whole area, see what he's done to the plumbing here. Funny, he puts vapor barrier on this side, but no insulation vapor barrier on this side. He's got plastic all over hot items, hot area over the furnace, running plastic. You know how hot this gets? 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's have a fire here. Frank, what are you doing?
How are you, Mike?
Oh, I'm sick. See anything here? I know you are. That's open ground. There's an open ground right there. He's got junction points everywhere.
This job's leaving me speechless. I really don't know what to say because,
Oh my God, look at this. There's a nail right through the damn wire.
Oh, and we're live, too.
It's just a matter of taking out all the junction boxes. They all have to be accessible, and the way that they are right now, of course, they're not going to be. So troubleshooting would be a nightmare when we have a problem. While I was digging up the junction boxes that we have here, I noticed that under this bat of insulation, we have a receptacle. And when we follow the cord,
Yeah.
it goes over to our hot water tank. Now this, under my understanding, was drywalled.
We have a beam here. I see 3 2x6s laminated together. It's not strong enough. It should be at least 2x10s by 3. On this span, that's a very big span.
This is the main problem that I have, that this box here is already full, and I'm gonna have to add on 2 more circuits. You know, this is supposed to be artwork. This is where you leave everything nice and neat. When I'm done mine, you'll see what I mean. This is the before, you'll see the after very soon.
Somebody that can simply come in here, turn it into a total friggin' electrical nightmare where it could have burnt the house down, the house could have fallen down structurally. Everything he touched, he screwed. Concealed junction points, illegal. There's no timer, there's no shut off. Junction points everywhere. Look at this.
There's a nail right through the damn wire.
Oh, and we're live,
it's
too.
live.
Shame on you.
We ran the grounding here to the neutral bar. We ended up running these into the main breaker. 100 amps, protects the rest of the load center from here on in. I figure I've got about another 2 days work left in here by the time I troubleshoot all the lines.
Day 2. I'm looking at structure right now. This is not good enough right here. I don't like this. But he's put this over top. I think he had about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of concrete on top of the dirt. The only good thing about this is we have undisturbed soil. There was brickwork done in here supporting up a main load. The wall carries at this point right up to the roof. And this is 3 stories. This is a major structural area, and I'm gonna have to beef it up and help pick up the load. Now we're gonna take a 2x8, 16-foot length. We're gonna sandwich it on both sides to help hold this load, and I wanna continue it to this side to help pick this up. I want this nice and tight to the floor joist since we've brought up the center now. So I get this in, get it nice and tight on that side, do the same with the other. I feel a little more comfortable after I've supported it. I'm gonna advise them to leave it in there. Put in the temporary nether post here so we can get the footing in to put this one back. See, we can already hear it coming down. As I expected, we did have a little bit of a drop, but nothing serious. Most important is we get the footing done first. Once the footing is done, we have a nice base to put our column back on top of, which will carry the load. I'm just quickly cutting up some plywood to build a form. We're gonna slip it in the ground and fill it full of concrete. It's gonna be the footing. We're gonna let this cure for 3 days before we put any weight on it. So we'll be back Monday. We'll get the post back on this, get our walls up, and get back to finishing this bathroom. Now the pad's dry, we've actually started the stud here, and we did a few changes. We did a wood structural support off the pad, which will hold this beam on both sides of the carry load that I want. Before the entrance to the bathroom was here, I've totally changed the design of the bathroom, and I put the door on the end here. I've decided to take this area and put the tub here. It is a corner tub, so it really should be in an open corner. I chose to have the sink here, and that way we can take our plumbing through the back and tie in. We're gonna put the window back in this wall here where she would love to have the window, which is by the sink and not by the tub. We've done a little bit of digging here. I don't like what I see, that's for sure. First thing we did notice is that nothing is glued, and he went and actually closed all this in and nothing is glued. Just imagine flushing this toilet and having all the water get into the earth.
All right, we're removing the switch because we're going to relocate the switch to the inside wall. And upon removing this,
My God. This is 100% illegal. Never is a junction point hidden in a wall like that. It always has to be in a box, always has to be accessible. If I just do a 5x5 bulkhead here on the angle to go with the tub, and I have a bulkhead over the toilet, and then I've got to drop this area down, which is another small bulkhead tying in, it's too many broken up. So instead, I will continuously run that bulkhead to this one, where it just keeps it clean. I'm looking for trueness, and we do not have that. Not even close to it. We'll just put in 2x4s, laminate to that, and just drop it down the area that we need to make this nice and true this way. Okay.
This is a rotary hammer drill. This is a rental tool that we need to get through the brick. I got to drill a hole for the vent and a 3.5-inch line for the vent stack up the roof. So this is going to take a while.
For the vent on the stack, without air behind water as you flush, it'll go down very slow. If it goes down quickly, you'll have air rushing in behind the water and allow it to fly down the drain.
All right, now I got to do another one over here for the bathroom fan.
Frank's got all the electrical pretty well roughed in, so that's fine. We are going to get the tub framed in, dropped in place. I want spray foam underneath it to lock it in place. It also acts as a thermal, so it insulates it as well. And I have to be precise with my framing that when we finish it, tiles get up underneath it, and that's the key. Starting the skirt or the actual framing for the tub. We like to keep the plastic on the tub to keep it from getting scratched. We're gonna drywall it directly down to the tub, and before we tile, what I wanna do is from the drywall, which I'm gonna put up a little bit of a watertight membrane on the drywall behind the tile, and we will do a caulking seal. That way we don't allow water to get in through the grout and get up and wick up the drywall.
I'm gonna start with this stack.
Okay.
We're gonna cut that and remove these leaking fittings, because judging from what they did underground, they probably didn't put this together properly. And this was leaking from the bottom and back rated and on this awful angle. We're gonna fix all that. We're gonna make it look nice and pretty.
I'm gonna stand back here while you're thinking.
So we're going from the bottom of the joist, measuring the center. I just make sure this is lower than that. If you can allow a 1/4 inch to a foot, that's tons.
This is the vent for the bathroom fan. I could screw the vent in, but then I'd have to get anchors and everything. This is just a good way of doing it, using some construction adhesive. So now I've got an exterior sealant.
We are going to finish off all the plumbing, bring the hot and cold water, the vent, the drain to the tub, get this rest of this wall studded so we can start the cold water on this side as well, and then we're going to drywall it all.
For us to solder it and make it sound so it doesn't leak, it's gotta be cleaned well and fluxed well.
Looking good. These guys have been working hard. We have it tiled. We're just finishing up the last little things. We're gonna have some puck lighting in here. We're gonna have 2 here, 2 here, 2 there, and 2 over the toilet. We got about an hour for the toilet and sink.
So we're going to put these valves on first.
We're gonna have a pedestal sink in there, not a cabinet. That way we create the illusion that it's a bigger bathroom. By putting in a cabinet, you really reduce the size of your bathroom. In appearance, it makes it smaller, so I prefer the pedestal sink. They have a lot of room down here, you know, in the future to build a storage room or linen closets. I would say by 4 o'clock, I'll be showing her her new bathroom. Kid stuff. We'll dress this up, bring her down, and show her what she should have gotten for her money. Let's take a walk this way. We made a couple of minor changes here.
A couple of minor changes. Look at the
Just
door
a couple of
going in.
minor changes.
Wow.
On your way.
Look at this.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
Fantastic, gentlemen.
While I redesigned this,
Just a little bit.
The tub was in the wrong spot in
Yes,
the other bathroom, and it should be in a corner just like this. All the plumbing we pulled out of here would not have worked. All the drains were incorrect. All the pipes were not glued in the floor. It was obvious to me that it was all a scam. He was not going to hook this up. The drains would not have worked. Never in my years of contracting have I ever walked into a house that was so badly butchered. structure taken out, a 3-story home that could have fallen in. The electrical was so atrocious, it should have burnt the house down.
And there's your nice stained glass window.
Looks good.
that's
Thank you, guys.
Beautiful.
Pauline wanted this in her bathroom, and I see you put that in there with a nice trim,
Oh,
everything.
Mike, that's gorgeous. And I love the tile job. Look at these tiles. They are absolutely amazing.
You chose the
Beautiful.
tiles, and we played with them a little bit and give
Yeah.
a little bit of character on the tiles.
Yeah, I like that very much.
That's the way it should look.
That's
It
what
should look like this is what it should look like.
This is what we're supposed to get for when we started this plan of ours. Yeah,
I love
much
this
better.
mirror. Look at this.
Look
This
at the
is
mirror and the lighting
beautiful.
here, yes.
And the lighting.
An
And I
actual
love this
clock that's
recessed
the-
lighting up here.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
How many times are we going to hire the wrong people? Not qualified, jacks of all trades, masters of none. I mean, don't you want a professional in your home?
You made it right. I can't say enough good things about it. It's what I wanted and it's what I envisioned and it works. Everything works and the house isn't gonna burn down.
One thing this contractor kept specifying was, you don't need a permit. It's only gonna cause more time, it's gonna cost you more money. Understand this. The permits are there to protect you. They are there to make sure your contractor does the job properly and according to code.
That's amazing. That is truly amazing.
Really amazing.
And that was my big fear,
For sure.
the safety.
If you can hire a guy ready to start the next day, he's not a pro. Pros are busy, pros are booked.
Perfect. This is beautiful.
And you can sit over here if you want with your feet
Wine
in.
glass.
Wine glass
Wine
here.
glass.
We have to make sure we bring in the right people the first time.
This journey started 7 months ago, and the finale of this journey is truly amazing. We can shut the door now, jump in here,
Stress relief.
stress relief right here.
Well, I hope
Beautiful.
it works for you.
Oh, it's
Thank you
going to
so
work.
much.
It's going to work.
Can I hug you? No, I don't want to hug you. I want to hug and a kiss.
You're so welcome.
So
Yeah.
wonderful.
Fantastic.
Thank you so
At least it's
Very well,
safe.
Mike. Safe.
Safe.
Safe is the key word here.
If your contractor is pushing you to stay away from permits, stay away from the contractor.
Good choice of color here, guys. What was the color? What was you with?
It was me. Any takers? Want to go?
Well, there's a good guy right there that's worked
He's
as
the
well.
man.
Sean,
You are the
kudos
man.
to Sean. Thank you.
You
No,
go.
for sure, he deserves that.
Thank you very
Both
much.
sides, you're
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank
And
you,
it's safe.
Sean. It's beautiful. You guys are always welcome. You know that.
Thank you.
All of you.
We'll drop in, don't worry.
Yeah.
Drop in, drop in.
My robe's on the back of
Your
the
rope's
door.
on the back of the door, I swear.
Hey, buddy. What's up, Sparky? Sparky needs a lot of attention, otherwise he snaps.
He has to bark his head out.
And then there's Otis.
Otis,
Love and Otis.
Mr.
The old basement was no good. It flooded every spring.
The idea is to give you a new poured foundation wall, lower the basement so you have the height.
They lifted it up and they put this wall in, but apparently it's not straight.
This foundation walls in here are incorrect to the size of the structure of the
that's right.
house. Did they pass this?
Yes, the town inspector actually passed it.
I just can't believe the government did not condemn this house and kick your butt
Well,
out
I
until it
know,
was structurally
I know.
safe. So this surprises me.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
A world of crap. Mike Holmes, did they actually do this way?
We'll do it, not others. You want a good job? Keep me in shape. Okay, contractor.
God, I love my job.
So I have 3 teenagers and a 9-year-old daughter living in my house with my husband. A dog, a bird, a gerbil, 2 rabbits. It's a little difficult having 3 teenagers in your house, and I wanted some sanity as well. So that was my goal, just to have somewhere my kids could sleep.
Morning, Sian.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing today?
Hi, thank you.
Oh my God, this is quite the story, isn't it? The idea was you wanted to finish your basement, is that it?
Well, the old basement was no good. It flooded every spring, so we needed somewhere the kids could go.
The old foundation walls were deteriorating, falling apart. So the contractor jacks your house up. The idea is to give you a new poured foundation wall, lower the basement so you have the height.
They lifted my house like, it was way up in the sky. Actually, we were the talk of town. We were the house that was up high in the sky. And it's funny because we had to climb into the house through a ladder. We lived here the whole time. They told us that wouldn't be a problem.
I would have not recommended jacking this house up. It's too old. Take it down or move. That's the way I look at it.
So they lifted it up and they put this wall in, but apparently it's not straight.
His foundation walls in here are incorrect to the size of the structure of the
that's right.
house.
That's
He's on the inside with the floor joist here, so all he's holding here is just a concrete fill. Take a look. I can stick my hand right on the outside of the wall here. I guess they didn't have a measuring tape. And what do they have here? They left in a brace on the inside, so we have no insulation in behind this, where they could have done this before they dropped the house down. He brought in a bunch of school guys. It's okay for labor. I don't think that's a huge deal. But if you're bringing in people that don't know what they're doing and nobody's here to oversee it, we run into a lot of issues like Sian has. Did they pass this?
Yes, the town inspector actually passed it, and that's what I've been so frustrated about.
The inspectors in this area, they didn't step in and help this woman.
He said he hasn't done the very, very final inspection, but he allowed the house to come down, even with those silly little things that attach my house, so.
What they've put in here is a type of tying system, and I don't know why they did this. Maybe they just looked at it as if to say it's so irregular on the outside, we're gonna have to come up with another method. Although it's not code. Now, by code, what we wanna see is anchors come through the sill plate, get into the concrete with an L, so it actually runs down the wall like this, comes down, and L's in the concrete, within the concrete in the center, and then it bolts on the top.
right.
Now, in this case, we do not have that. So the only thing that's actually holding the house down here is just a couple of screws up from your anchors into your outside joist.
This company was actually highly recommended by the local building company. That's why I eventually went with this company. So I phoned the town, I asked the town to help me, and they said, get the engineer in. So I paid almost $400 for an engineer report. He basically said, it's done so badly you have to relift the house.
What's this? What was this before?
This used to be a cistern, so all this section was held up by concrete, including this was a concrete section as well. So my house was well supported. And they just took it all out and left this for
You know
me.
what? I just can't believe the government did not condemn this house and kick your butt
Well,
out
I
until it
know,
was structurally
I know.
safe. So this surprises me.
My kids walk by here every day.
Oh my
This is-
God.
This is their entrance, and look at it. They left that there.
Look at this. They've left in the cement fill.
Yep.
If this drops down on your head, that's going to take you right out. And what did the inspector say about this?
Nothing. He didn't help me at all. And because I run a charity called Murals of Hope, I work with World Vision, I work with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they've all approached me. Right now I'm working at Sick Kids in the Burn Unit. They approached me about doing a mural there. My kids keep teasing me to get a real job because obviously it doesn't bring in a lot of money, but it may be hard on them, but I'm helping thousands of other people, and that's more important to them. So I'm hoping I'm teaching them a good lesson. I'm very careful with my money. I budget everything. But now we're totally maxed out, and it's frustrating because I don't like to live that way. Did you see this, though? Look at.
Isn't that wonderful?
Now, this is where they missed by a foot, and they said I had asked them to do that. It's like,
So their foundation should have come up further.
yeah. And when I said, what's going on here, they said, oh, you asked me to do that. And I mean, why would I ask them to do that?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. A world of crap. That's what you have here. All right, bottom line, we're looking at about, what, $7,000
Yes.
extras and charges.
Yes.
They're not done.
No. And I only
Doesn't
kept-
pass code. No electrical, no heating.
My house is up in the air, and they wanted all the money. And I said, there's absolutely no way you're getting my money until the house is
Good
back
for
down.
you.
So I said, you drop my house and then I'll pay you the money. So all I kept back was the 10% that I'm illegally allowed to keep for 45 days, I think, right?
That's correct.
That's all I kept.
And they lien your property.
And they leave my property.
Not only charged them more money, lien the property, and then sued them. So this is your son's room?
Yes, this is my son's room.
Is he actually sleeping down here?
Oh yeah, and it's really cold. And he said animals run over him.
Oh my
So,
God. All right. Well, number one, I can't just go ahead and put up walls yet. I have to
know.
restructure this. I have to fix your floor joist. We will insulate. We will vapor barrier. I'll bring an electrician. We'll make sure all the electrical is done here. We're going to have to pull some out now because we have to restud. We'll have it rerun. I will cap the outside so no critters come in. And we're going to make it at least safe and warm for you.
Thank you very much. I
All right.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm more nervous now than before, so yeah.
You're nervous. I know I am. All right, let me get to work.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, Mike.
This is bad.
Yeah, what's it holding? Not much. Rotten floor joists, no header plates. This was an easy fix he didn't care about. I know one thing. I would not have jacked this house up. So the contractor jacks your house up.
Well, my plan was to have the foundation done and then just be able to put insulation here to keep it warm.
This contractor that lifted this house in the first place not only charged them more money, liened the property, and then sued them. What the hell's wrong with this system?
A construction lien is essentially security. Security for the folks who are actually putting the materials and the sweat and the labor into a building.
A lien was designed for the contractors out there, the subcontractors that did not get paid, that they could guarantee their money for what they did on the job.
The terms used are you first preserve the claim for lien and then you perfect the claim for lien. You do that by registering the claim for lien, and that must be done within 45 days of last supplying materials or services to the project.
It's extremely simple to take out a lien on someone's property. You go down, a little bit of money, sign an affidavit, and you've liened their property.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
We're gonna have to bring in some jack posts. We're gonna have to carry the load on this side, both sides, so we can get a proper beam in here.
If they don't perfect the lien within a total of 90 days, their lien will expire.
Really, it's not the end of the world because they have 90 days to act on it. If they do not act on it, the lien is removed from the property. It is a scary situation because it ties you up. You cannot sell your house, mortgage your house. We're gonna pull this wall down and let's try and save the wood. She could use it for anything, she said. Same as the 2x3s, and let's not go crazy. We'll pull everything down gently.
See if we can use it.
What can the owner do when a lien gets on their property? Well, first of all, don't panic. The net effect is that if you wish to sell your home, you're going to have trouble. You're going to need to clear that lien off before you sell it.
You see all these floor joists. We're, what, 24-inch on center?
What the heck is this?
I know.
Holy cow.
We have a house up above this, and they didn't do anything about it, Sean. Hanging in the air.
Oh, jeez.
I can't believe this house doesn't fall in, and I would have condemned this place personally.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the stuff in and start taking it down.
Go.
Well, we have a lot of work ahead of us here. We're not going to finish the basement, but we are going to structurally stud it, insulate it, vapor barrier it, and make it safe again, make it safe and warm. Rotten floor joists, no header plates, old floorboards, 24-inch on center. Look at the way we've carried the load. We're seeing concrete, which is acting as a structural support up. I know one thing, I would not have jacked this house up. I would never have done this, never have touched it, and I would highly recommend she did not do it. So they did it. Now we're here to fix it. I'm almost scared to pull the wall down.
Yeah, man. It's like, where do you start from there?
We're gonna put in probably 1, 2, 3, 4 floor joists this way. We'll joist hanger, we will remove the 2 2x6s. He mismeasured this. Now, not only did he mismeasure the height of this, and I would have liked to seen that foundation up just a little higher, he mismeasured the depth. So this wall now is carried by 1 inch. This was an easy fix he didn't care about. He just wanted his money. He had it up in the air. He said, give me my money. I'm not putting your house down until I get my money. I love guys like that. We've got to put in a beam in here. So I'm gonna have all kinds of fun rerouting electrical here just to fix the structural. Electrician comes in and goes, I didn't do the structure, I'm just running the wire. We all work together, we'll probably do some good work, but no, we can't seem to work together. Now the jack posts are just holding up concrete and there's nothing holding in the jack posts, so really, I mean, you'd have to hit these to knock them out, but there's nothing holding them in place. All they're doing is holding a massive weight load, a chimney all the way 2 floors. Can you see how unlevel that is? The floor was unlevel and they went with the floor. So when they dropped the house down on this, everything became unlevel. You can see this. Here, I'll show you my level. I'm pulling this section out, so I have to lose this electrical. And then from there, outside walls, we're taking down outside walls, so wherever you can junction off, make it cut off for power without pulling on too much. Just search it out for yourself. We're gonna make sure we give Morgan a finished bedroom so he doesn't have to worry about critters crawling all over him. Before we get to that, we are gonna make sure we get this place structurally safe. Well, let's just see what happens when I loosen this off. Structure everything else, now I can pull it. We have to lose the 2x6s that they put up here. We are going to create a double header, but first I have to get a beam in here. This is just not good enough. Okay, now we want to create a beam in here to catch this load. Day is starting to move. No excuse for what happened here, period. What a spaghetti factory of structure here. Just no strength, no supports. I would not have jacked this house out under any circumstances. Too many different heights, too many variances. All you're going to do is move everything upstairs. You see what I'm saying, though, eh? Like from this point on, we run down. From this point back, we run this way. From this point over, we run this way. Like we are so unlevel, it's not even funny. Now that we're studded with a 2x4 wall here and a double plate, which unfortunately was not carried on top of the foundation wall, we have now picked up that load with a load-bearing wall. We're going to now carry the load with a double jack stud, actually a double king stud, come across. We're going to do the same thing in here, then we'll plate it, and we will give it another support underneath and carry the load vertically, which will now be even stronger structure, just the way I like it. Let's get this studding finished in the bedroom and we'll get it closed in. We've almost structured this room completely.
Last one?
And we'll soon be ready to get the electrical in, start insulating vapor bearing, get this room knocked off, that we now know we can go ahead and drywall. It's nice to see Frank come in here. He's a pro and he takes no time to do this. In a few hours, boom, it's done. Phase 1, structure's done. Let's make it warm in here now. Oh, I like rock salt. It's just, it's less itchy, easy to cut. We have actually a blade to cut this, just like a butter knife, and just cuts right through it here. And it's soundproof too. That's a good thing that's I like about it. It's a little more money, but it's just something I prefer to work with. One thing about insulation that you want to make sure, any type, I don't care if it's pink or green, we can see that we have really grain. It's wafered. It's layers and layers of insulation. Your insulation always has to be on the wall with the flat side out. If you insulate this way, the cold air will actually come right through it. Now that it's studded, insulated, vapor barred, and drywalled, it's gonna make a hell of a difference for Morgan in here, let me tell you. We still have a couple more things to do. It won't be long now.
There we go. All complete.
Final day. It is freezing out there. It's like minus 36 with the wind factor. Yeah, we have everything studded now and insulated and vapor buried, except for we just have to work on the bathroom here today. I'm not going to finish this. I've just given them some privacy. We put up some walls, we drywalled the outside, given them a door. I did not pull the shower tray or the toilet just so they could still use them. They're going to have to do this in the future. You know, my job here was to make it safe, sound, and warm. We're just getting the last things done here. We're gonna get a nice funky blue color in the bedroom for Morgan. Clean up, and we're out of here. And the past couple of days, we had plastered it and painted it. The object is to finish today, so we'll have this room absolutely completely done for the boy. So we'll have the siding guys in today. They'll cap the outside, stop the critters from coming in. Yeah, I would hate to be a siding guy today. What is it, 10 minutes and your ears will fall off in this weather? We have to get it done. Pretty cold, eh? It's Arctic weather, I tell you. Just keep our hats and gloves on.
That's it.
Yeah, I only need the capping on the outside. That's really to stop any critters from coming in. The insulation is all already in place. Guys, stay warm, okay?
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Mike.
I gotta get this door in.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. Oh, once the hands start numbing up, you can't do anything.
Yeah, the pressure's on. This job was scheduled for 2 weeks. We are on our last day here, and we're just getting this door in, structure, carpet's now going in. We got to do a quick cleanup, get the house back again. Wow, look at that. That's not the kicker. That's going to save your knee, isn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't get tired either. You get consistent, uniform stretch all around the room.
Thank you, sir. Inexperience. That's exactly how you get this. You know, they were too short on their foundation, so, oh, here, we'll just put in a couple of pieces of wood, don't worry. So what? We're gonna restud the inside, drop a door in here, do some more insulation. We'll double up the insulation here, get it vapor barred, and we created warmth and structured the porch. This is a pain in the rear. I've gotta bring the door up to this height, so we're gonna cut out the outside. Now that the contractors got wind that we had come in here to fix this, decided to talk to Sian and say, we'll drop the lien and we'll even pay half the engineering. Go figure. Okay, Ben, do you want your coat or anything, buddy? Dress up.
My coat. Yeah.
Anybody can do this, and I just can't believe the difference in temperature in here. A little bit insulation, proper studding, proper door, and I don't even have insulation in the top yet. And it's hot in here.
Thanks, Benny.
You're welcome. Well, as you can see, we have studded your whole basement and helped carry a lot of structure load with your studding where they missed. Insulated, vapor barred, and you feel the difference down here?
Oh yeah, and I have insulation, which is like totally awesome. And I see you did my bathroom.
Well, we did not do your
I
bathroom.
know, I mean the outside.
Yeah, we did build the walls and drywall it up for you. We gave you a door just to give Morgan some, you know, privacy when he wants to use the bathroom. Now you have time to finish it.
Yep.
We did insulate and vapor barrier. I would have loved to have finished the whole basement for Sian, but that's not what this was about. This was about a structural issue. It's also insulation issue, creatures coming in the house. So for me, it was make it safe and make it warm. And now she can go ahead and finish the house. This is your new door. You remember that old barn door that you had? We don't have to worry about that anymore. We did stud and again carry load in this area. We have insulated and vapor barrier the whole area.
I noticed no rocks are gonna fall on my head.
No, we put up a 2x8 around that, really just to hold it in place. This was really just to hold in the concrete so it won't come down on you. Sian seems very happy with everything, knowing that she's going to be warm. She has a bedroom for her son. Knowing the house is now safe structurally, we did our job.
Whoa. This is cool. Yeah.
You actually have a closed-in bedroom.
They actually painted it too?
Yeah, we thought we'd finish it for you.
That's my favorite color.
I helped pick that blue out, thank you. Isn't that cool? And Tails is down here.
That's funny.
And look at,
Yeah, we went for lunch today, and I heard all about your fish that died in the cold, so we picked you up a couple of fish there for your fish
isn't
tank.
that cool? And it's soundproof.
Yeah, so no more annoying Elvis music.
No. You see a rug? You got a rug. Look.
I know.
No more cold feet. Isn't that cool?
I hope you like it. You're welcome a lot.
No more giant holes, so I don't have to wear 10 blankets.
No, you have no holes whatsoever in here.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. You are extremely welcome. You deserve it.
I'm gonna make this into a closet. Cover that lovely blob up.
Good.
I'm going to paint so my kids can draw on them. And I'm gonna work